With spring-like weather comes spring-like storms, and that means, yeah, we got a chance for some rowdy thunderstorms today, tonight, into Saturday. Let's talk about who may be dealing with some hail, some strong winds, maybe a tornado threat. Let's get into it in this Friday edition of the Texas Weather Roundup. All right, good morning. It's Friday, the 2nd of February, 2024. I'm Texas Storm Chasers Bully-in-Chief David Reimer. Apparently, I started the spring cleaning of the office too early because we got weather to talk about. And that weather is going to be in the form of thunderstorms today, tonight, into tomorrow morning across a pretty good chunk of the state, actually. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center for this afternoon, tonight, into Saturday morning. Now, a couple things that have changed since yesterday. We've seen an expansion of that level 2 risk, meaning a slightly higher chance for some thunderstorms with hail this afternoon, but mostly tonight into Saturday morning. That does include the Edwards Plateau, the Concho Valley, the Big Country, the area of south central Texas around San Antonio, the Hill Country, into portions of northwest Texas, North Texas, the coastal plains, South Texas, the eastern Permian Basin, the eastern Texas Panhandle, northwest Texas, into Texoma, into portions of the Brazos Valley, and southeast Texas. The main issue with thunderstorms that become rowdy this evening into Saturday morning will likely be hail. We could see quarter to ping pong ball size hail, maybe up to the size of golf balls, but I want to emphasize most storms are not going to be producing quarter to golf ball size hail tonight, but we will see numerous showers and thunderstorms with plenty of lightning, heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and again, some hail. We can't totally rule out a tornado. The overall environment is not expected to be particularly favorable for tornadogenesis tonight into Saturday morning, but there's just enough factors there to support a very low threat of a spinup tornado. In addition, we can't rule out some gusty winds up to 60 miles an hour that, knock some tree branches down, all that fun stuff. So that is the severe weather outlook for tonight. And then here is tomorrow morning. During the morning hours, the risk shifts into the coastal plains, Victoria, east of San Antonio, southern Brazos Valley, the Houston Metro, and southeast Texas into the Golden Triangle around Beaumont. And again, that will be for the potential for a few of those storms tonight, moving east tomorrow morning to produce maybe a brief tornado, some hail, before moving off the coast late tomorrow morning. Let's take a look at the high-resolution rapid refresh model. This will be a good idea of what is expected to unfold today, tonight, into Saturday morning. And again, showers, thunderstorms possible afternoon across a pretty good chunk of Texas, but it's going to have to wait until this evening, tonight, into tomorrow morning for a rowdy line of thunderstorms to progress from west to east across the eastern, pretty much 75% of Texas. And again, not all these storms tonight are going to be severe, but gusty winds, small hail up to maybe small hail, pocket change size hail, a pretty good bet, but some of the stronger storms could produce quarter to ping pong ball size hail, gusty winds 40 to 60 miles an hour, and a very low threat of a spin-up tornado. The good news is, in terms of the overall situation, is these storms are going to be moving pretty quick tonight from west to east, and notice as we get into tomorrow morning, we're going to clear out pretty quickly behind that line of storms. The way things are looking now, most of the state is going to experience a beautiful Saturday. As these storms quickly exit the state to the east, we could see some additional showers, maybe a thunderstorm across the Panhandle tomorrow afternoon, and we may see a arcing line of low-top thunderstorms develop from near Oklahoma City back southeast into the Arklatex in northeast Texas tomorrow afternoon, with that activity moving out by Saturday evening. If those storms tomorrow afternoon do form, they could also have a bit of hail with very cold temperatures aloft expected. So again, this will be a quick line of storms tonight, but we could see plenty of showers and storms ahead of that line this afternoon, this evening, into tonight, with locally heavy rainfall, gusty winds, some hail. There we go. In terms of forecast rain totals for today and tomorrow, at this point, we're forecasting 1/2 inch to maybe 2 inches of rain in places like Texoma, North Texas, Central Texas, the Hill Country, South Central Texas, almost back into the Concho Valley at this point, east through the Victoria Crossroads, the Coastal Plains, southeast Texas, the Golden Triangle, the Brazos Valley, East Texas, the Piney Woods of East Texas, northeast Texas, the Arklatex, North Texas. So pretty much, if you want to go by city, let's just say along and east of a line from Wichita Falls, Abilene, San Angelo, Del Rio, Eagle Pass, east through Corpus Christi, the middle upper Texas Gulf Coast, through the Houston Metro, Bryan College Station, San Antonio, Austin, Georgetown, Round Rock, Temple, Belton, Waco, Hillsboro, DFW Metroplex, Gainesville, Sherman, east on 82, Paris, Bonham, well, technically Bonham, Paris, Clarksville, Texarkana, Tyler, Longview, Marshall, Lufkin, Jasper, Beaumont. You get the picture. But again, that'll be mostly this afternoon, tonight. First half of tomorrow, with most of tomorrow being beautiful across the state, it looks like. Temperature-wise, here's today's high temperature forecast. We're going to have a cool front on the weak side moving into the Panhandle today. Docking high temperatures back into the 60s. Same thing out in the borderland of far west Texas. 59 in El Paso this afternoon. Otherwise, it's going to be warm with gusty south winds for most of the state. We're going to see gusty to locally damaging winds in the Permian Basin, the Big Bend region. West winds up to 70 miles an hour. Not associated with thunderstorms, I might add. But otherwise, 60s, 70s, and even 80s across the state this afternoon. Tomorrow, we're going to see a cool front move in. It's going to be on the weak side, but it'll knock temperatures back towards normal for early February, but still probably a bit above normal, to be honest. So not a big cold front in any way, shape, or form. It's definitely not crashy the cold front worthy. 50s tomorrow afternoon, the Arklatex, the Panhandle, West Texas, the higher terrain, Big Bend, far west Texas, Borderland, Trans-Pecos, Guadalupe, Davis Mounds. Sunday, 50s, northern third of Texas, 60s and 70s, southern two-thirds of Texas with 80s in the Rio Grande Valley, Rio Grande Plains. Here is Monday, a bit of a reinforcing shot of cooler air, 50s to low 60s, northern half of Texas, 60s, 70s, southern half of Texas. And then on Tuesday, we're all the way back up into the 60s and 70s across the state with, again, no big shot of cold air expected for the next couple of weeks. Here's the latest Climate Prediction Center outlook. And let me make sure I have the latest one here. Here you go. It's kind of changed a little. Here's the latest outlook for the next 2 weeks, so through February 15th. And again, the way it looks now, we're going to probably stay on the warm side through at least mid-month. February across the eastern two-thirds of the United States, cooler than average for areas west of the Continental Divide, the Rocky Mountains, with above average chances of precipitation. Now, just beyond this time frame, the North Atlantic Oscillation, one of the ingredients we use to project longer range forecast patterns, or at least try to, goes negative, which would tend to favor a cooler than average situation. Jet stream dipping way up into the northern territories, Alaska, then dipping down into the continental United States, allowing cold air to infiltrate the continental United States once again. But exactly how cold and where the bulk of that cold air goes once it's down in the continental United States is certainly up for debate. But winter's not over, and in all likelihood we'll be returning to a more winter-like situation sometime in the second half of February and early March. So don't go planning stuff just yet, but at the same time, don't think we're due for another crazy holy moly guacamole, crazy Arctic outbreak situation. It's winter, it's going to get cold, but don't get too focused in on projections that say it's going to be 20 below zero in 3 weeks. No. So that's going to be it for your Texas Weather Roundup today. We are going to be keeping an eye on the thunderstorm situation. We'll be posting updates throughout the day. Yours truly is about to go try to get his ball joints replaced before the pouring rain starts. That's going to be a fun morning for me. But alas, life. As always, you can keep an eye on the sky with the free Texas Storm Chasers interactive weather radar on our website, texasstormchasers.com/radar, or just texasstormchasers.com. I don't know why I say /radar all the time. It's not like y'all can't click on a button that says radar at the top of the page. And as always, you're more than welcome to download the free Texas Storm Chasers mobile app that'll let you keep up with your local weather forecast. Interactive weather radar, get notified when these new article videos come out. And if we have a special edition this afternoon, that'll get notified to you as well. That being said, keep an eye on the sky this afternoon, tonight, but a mostly beautiful weekend ahead. Have a good one. God bless.